Hey everybody, it's your girl Miss Ruby Red Monroe, all the way from San Francisco, California. Don't forget, you should check out some VooDoo Chef Dirt. See, I can be a spokesmodel. VooDoo Chef Dirt is an amazing product. I use it all the time in my kitchen, but also the fun fact about this product is that a portion of the proceeds go to culinary scholarships, which is really amazing. So if you can, go out, check us out online, VooDoo Chef. Find it at a store near you. Mwah. See you soon. Bye.
Hi everyone, I'm Serena Fazan of the Serena Fazan Network, proudly shown on RHS TV. My flagship show, On the Record. And on the record, I'm such a huge fan of the VooDoo Chef, Erik Young. Erik Young, thank you so much for my gift, but let me tell you, you are the gift. Thank you for everything you do for the community, and on the record, we want you back on the show.
This burger's so amazing. I might have to come down to its level down here. You know, I get it. Cutesy wootsy. We don't need that. When you take a look at this burger from Armwood High School, and it's got this lettuce protruding, and then you turn it and you got this melting Colby Jack 3-pepper. You know, forget the smash patty with the VooDoo Red. And let me tell you, they were very liberal with the red. They knew what they were doing. You got the Sig sauce, Thousand Island-ish. But this bun, I've been talking about this bun for a minute. You know, they made this from scratch. And when I asked them, how many did you make? We made enough buns for today, round one and round two. Talk about confidence. But you know what? It all is for naught if it doesn't taste good. And I'm telling you, this is a double hand drip. This is a smash patty. This was built for VooDoo Chef. This is, I got to take my glasses off for this one, homies. Look at this. And you got to do the lean so that it doesn't drip down you. And I'm already getting the double hand drip, and I'm so excited. Holy Toledo. When you bite that, and you instantly got to wipe, and you want to take a shower, you know that's a good burger. That tomato avocado salad and that vinaigrette just hopping and killing it. And again, the bun is perfect. Perfect. You guys got to get your hands on this.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're muted. I'm muted. Hey, not nonsense. We can't do it without those folks. Got to throw them some love. Hey, we got a lot going on. There was a long intro today, wasn't there, Patrick?
There was, yes.
You know, but it's super cool. We had a little bit of different things going on. We had our good friend Ruby Red in, and then we also, thank you for that, man. We also had
a little video where I got to eat a little hamburger, man. And I say little, but it was big. And that's one of the burgers from VooDoo Underground. And VooDoo Underground was absolutely amazing. We're not going to tell you who won. You're going to have to wait and see. But we are going to feature a new one of those videos every week. And you'll get a look at the burgers before you get a look at the competition. And, speaking of that, Patrick, I came in, I was rushing. My daughter's like, Puppy, you're sweating. I'm fat. Today I came home and I was eating the burger from, what's it called on TV? Who was that? Armwood.
Yeah.
I was eating the Armwood burger on this little thing here. But tonight I was making and recreating the animal burger that Chamberlain High School made and tearing that up, man. I mean, I'm still greasy. It was VooDoo style, so it was a double smash patty, double hand drip, full on animal style. We made the SIG sauce, whatever they call that animal sauce. We made it. We put fries right on the Blackstone, topped them with caramelized onions, bacon, and the sauce. And Angelina was like, Poppy, they put American cheese on it too. And I'm like, I didn't want to really have to clean the Blackstone. We did the mustard smash. We did it all, man. And I got to tell you, I need a bath. I need a bath.
I've been there numerous occasions. I mean, I almost felt that way a little bit when we were just eating all the burgers underground itself.
Oh my God. I got to tell you, they were so absolutely fucking amazing. What's Jen saying? She made pickled beets with hard-boiled eggs Sunday before Derby party. 100% homemade. They were for Derby Day. I made bourbon butter. Now we're talking bourbon butter cake. I mean, hey, that beet shit? No. That shit used to sit on the counter at my house coming up. No, big boy does not eat that nonsense. But I had to wash my beard after the judging says, hey, you know what? Let's just do it. We're going to do something right now. We're probably going to do it a couple times during the show. But you guys are going to get a first look at the teaser for VooDoo Underground. Nobody's seen this yet. I don't even know if I'm supposed to show it. Don't give a fuck. I don't know. Watch this.
16 high school culinary students all competing for a full tuition scholarship. And it can be won with a simple VooDoo-fied hamburger right here on VooDoo Chef Underground. Coming soon to RHS TV.
Dude, tell me that's not like hot, man.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I was there for the entire thing, and I'm excited to watch it now on TV.
and not to like make everybody mad, but we've already seen it, right. And I don't mean live. I mean we've seen. I guess it's called episode 1,
right? And
it's broken down into 3 segments.
Yep.
So hey, don't mind me. I'm just gonna get a little lotion on my hands here. I feel really nasty, man. I feel super nasty after eating that burger, but it was absolutely amazing. So we've seen segment 1, 2, and 3, and we've done some focus groups with it already. And I'm super excited for all the kiddos to see it because it was absolutely a blast.
Right.
Amazing. And big shout out to all the scholarship winners. Because, we'll let you in on another little bit of leaking oil here, as my boy Dave would say. The number 1 winner, and we won't say who that was, they got full tuition. But we ended up giving scholarship to everybody that competed. And it's just super amazing that we have the ability to do that. We can't do that without, all the people that support us, whether it's the sponsors and supporters of the podcast here, and we'll just go ahead and do that again. Or the sponsors of Bash, the sponsors of underground itself.
Yep.
Everything we do, and from our very first sponsors to the ones that've been here forever. First one's been here forever. What kind of fucking stupid shit is that? To our newest members of the family, you know what? This one's for you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm drinking tonight, right?
Little triple mash. All right.
So
got excited after talking about it last night.
Right, I got excited. We were at an event last night, and it was on the shelf, but they wouldn't let me drink it. So we were at big shout out to first the local chapter of the American Culinary Federation. What's the name of our chapter, Patrick? I don't even know.
So it's the American Culinary Federation Tampa Bay chapter.
Tampa Bay chapter, and Patrick's on the board of our local chapter. Thank you for the invite and hosting that and inviting, somehow finagling the members to be able to go to this event, because it was a Smithfield Products event, and it was at the Tampa Club.
Yep.
And if you don't know where that is, it's on the top of one of them fucking buildings downtown on like the 42nd floor, and just the views of Tampa, absolutely amazing. And then, of course, Chef Thomas just did a phenomenal job with all the Smithfield products we had. There was sliders, there was chicken sandwiches, there was full charcuterie. There was a rice bowl station, which was kind of unique. I'd never seen a rice bowl station before. I thought that was really cool.
That was, yeah.
We had brisket, we had pork. What kind of shank were we eating? Was that lamb shank?
Yes, it was, I believe.
Lamb shank, and there was a whole bunch of. Oh, look, Patrick's got
just,
photos.
Just speaking of the charcuterie itself, just look at the amount of meat on that platter.
I
onion pepperoni going around there, and then all the cube cheese.
I'd be lying if I said I wanted some of that right now, dude.
Yeah,
I had a double patty. It was amazing. So while we were eating too, we met some super cool dudes. We met Nate Bell from Roland, and that was super cool because I used to buy a ton of product from Roland back in the day, and it was nice to learn about some of the sales reps that I dealt with and where they're at and what they're doing, and make a new friend in Nate. Nate brought a friend who super, super cool. We're standing there talking. He's like, "What do you guys do?" And Patrick, he had on his VooDoo jacket. Pat, the exec chef of the foundation there, had that jacket on. And, I always have mine on, and I fucking wear it on my arm. And this guy, what do you do? What do you do? I'm like, motherfucker, I told you what we do. It's on my badge. We're at the school. But he kept asking and kept asking. Finally, I said, I also do this thing called VooDoo Chef. He goes, VooDoo? And he told me how much he loved the product. And Rob Tyner, if you're out there watching, it's your fault I'm drinking this shit tonight. So Rob Tyner, here's to you. But Rob said he enjoyed the product and that his wife liked the products. And he's like, I'll show you. And he's like, text his wife and says, send me a picture of the VooDoo. Then he's holding up pictures. I'm like, motherfucker, I believed you, dude. Even if you were lying to me, man, flattery goes a long way. But it was super cool. Super cool. And then reconnecting with Cheney brothers, and such a small world. Stand there talking to these two cats. One of them ends up being the president, Jason, of the Punta Gorda warehouse. Mm-hmm. And then the sales rep for our area is there, Cody. And Cody used to be a pitcher in school, and the catcher was Stevie Gonzalez Jr., who, catering by the family, very good friends of ours and supporters. Such a small world, dude. Such a great time hanging out. And, of course, all the people from the ACF, everybody on the board. We saw Vanessa there. Rainey was, I don't know.
Traveling for work.
Work somewhere. Hanging out.
Doing his thing.
Hanging out. Of course, Eppers was there. The entire board was there. Who else was there, homie? Because I forget everybody.
saw a lot of members. I mean, I feel like there were probably over 250 guests in that room in total, and everybody was all.
It was insanity.
I mean, everything from chefs to students to restaurant owners to.
I mean, Noah was there, Jabin was there, Young Chefs Academy was there. Got to give those guys shout outs, man. Got to give them shout outs. Noah's doing some killer things, sending me pictures of food, and just the way he puts his recipes together, fucking absolutely amazing. And we saw Cowboy.
Yep.
Man, so many people.
Tons.
Great night. Great night. Everybody should have been there. Join the ACF. Join the ACF. Hey, Rob Tyner, here's to you, my friend. Oh, man. Yeah, I know this is going to come as a shock to you guys. Man, I love Jack Daniels. Patrick, where's what do we have going on next?
Other than this little teacher appreciation thing we got tomorrow that we're doing for our local high school, the next big one we have, we're starting to continue to plan for is VooDoo Bash. So more burgers. I keep it's so far. We think it's so far away, but it's going to be here before you know it. And you know what? It's Teacher Appreciation Week. I'm going to go ahead and tell teachers right now. We'll give you. Don't let me lie. I'll give you something. We'll give you something. I don't want to lie to you and tell you what it is now, and then I'll forget to put it up before the end of the night, and somebody's gonna cuss me and call me a liar. And what really happened was this. But at VooDoo Bash, if you're unaware, we've got the Rock Show. So the Rock Show is just rockstar. We'll have music all night, all day. But the big thing on day of VooDoo Bash is we're looking for the best burger in the state of Florida. Mm-hmm. And you got a couple of those people who are competing for that in the room right now. So, Dave, start talking smack right this second. And then, after, of course, the VooDoo Bash, after the best burger in Tampa, the Rock Show continues. But, if you're interested in tasting the burgers, you got to get your tickets. You got to get it quick. You can get them right now at VooDooChef.com. You can get them at VooDooBash.com. Either one. If you go to VooDooChef.com, make sure you click on events and get it over there. If you're going to VooDooBash.com, make sure you pick the right ticket. There's Dave talking smack. We've already got competitors coming in from Marathon. We've got people coming in from Orlando. We've got people from, I don't know where the fuck Dave's from. He tells me all the time. I know it's past downtown, and it's not quite at Sebring. It's somewhere over there. He's apparently making maple bacon burger. Maple bacon bourbon
Maple bacon bourbon butter.
A tongue twister here.
I gotta tell you, I think we made that last year for Sam, and he's from Frostproof. I'll remember that next time. I do love you, though. I do love you. Matter of fact, let me show you how much love we've got for you.
Hey everybody, Dave here, VooDoo Monkeys. Got my VooDoo Zing. Get ready to do my competition chicken. Heat it just a little bit. Nice even coat. VooDoo Zing, competition chicken. Peace. Hey y'all, it's Dave from VooDoo Monkeys Twisted Q. I'm up here at Whiskey Bent Barbecue Supply picking up some of my favorite VooDoo Chef seasoning. Get you some zing. You can't beat it.
Dude, you gotta love it, man. He's putting zing on everything and winning. Winning first place. Absolutely a true statement there, Home Slice. Zing is money. We got Paul Compton checking in. What's going on, Paul? Paul, let me know how your girl did meeting with Alessi Bakery, another sponsor of ours. Big shout out to Chrissy Palmer and, of course, Phil Alessi Jr. and all our friends over there. Let me know how she did, if Maisie connected with them and got that hookup and where we're at. Dude, we're missing a lot of people today. We're missing Big Eddie C.
Yeah.
That explains why Sean Fleener's not around. And apparently there's a problem with our link. And I don't know what that could be because you and I are here.
Well, I came in on the back end. I didn't try the link.
So you know what? We're going to send a brand new link to absolutely all those people.
Copy and paste the URL on top. Oh, I hear you. Never mind.
So, we got to make sure Big Eddie C's in here. We'll bypass all the other, tomfoolery that we put in there. We got to get Mr. Palau in the room because tonight we have Jose Palau from the Flan Factory coming in. And hopefully we can get these links working because I got a lot to talk about with him.
Start thinking that you just want to win trivia.
Oh, dude, fuck. I could win. So you're saying there's a chance.
There's a very good chance no one else enters.
We invited a lot of people into the room tonight, too. Billy Floyd's supposed to be coming in. And, of course, our entire trivia team that we invite every week to come play, they're going to blame it on a bad link. I think they're scared. We shall see. I'm sending new links as we talk. Let's get Billy Floyd a new link. Of course, Billy Floyd with Killer Cocktails. Speaking of cocktails, dude, I'm kind of stoked for next week. We're tasting tequilas.
That's going to be a fun one, yeah.
It's definitely not going to suck.
No, not at all. Not at all. And I mean, I got to say, other than a little bit of 512 I haven't had a whole lot of tequila. So,
well, we're only, don't fool yourself. We're only tasting 512.
Well, I figure that.
Let's not get a little overzealous here. So Jen said she's scared. Well, you're scared because we're going to be tasting tequila. I'm going to tell you guys to everybody go out and get your own tequila and taste along with us. If you know what, how many spots do we have? We have 10 spots. Let's do the math real quick.
7.
We know our host isn't going to drink, but he's a spot. We got Datley, we got Glenn, we got Melanie, we got IFA. We're running out of people quick. Running out of room quick. Apparently, I had a bad link. People are starting to pop in, so we'll see here. I'm just going to sit back and ease the seat back. Jen, are you coming in for trivia? We'll send you a link. All you got to do is let us know. And the crickets. Tonight's topic is all about biology. Patrick told me today the topic for tonight is all about biology. Again, going to come as a surprise. I really love Jack Daniels. It's like scary. I drink it the same way I drink iced tea.
I mean, it kind of looks like iced tea, so I understand the mix-up. When you hold it up, I mean...
Bearded, you're right. It is microbiology tonight. I didn't want to give Jen too much of a hint. We got Don Hill checking in. Don, whenever you're ready to jump in live for trivia, you let me know. We know you play every week. You just don't play live. So we did have a rare Big Eddie C sighting.
We did.
Then he backed back out. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know if it was a space issue, it looked like. Wait.
There's Big Eddie C.
Let's see here.
And can you bring him in, or do I got to do it?
I got it.
Hey, Big Eddie C. What's up, buddy?
Fuck, I don't know. I'm trying to get video on this piece of shit.
This is the common theme for tonight. And he's backing out again.
You know, I had the same exact problem. Except mine was I kept hitting the X button.
Yeah.
All right. So, guys, as we're working with the green room, hold tight. Let us know your questions. If you have any questions for any of us or our guest tonight, Mr. Jose Palau, Mr. Joseph Palau. Gotta love that. Why the fuck do I have Jose Palau in my phone, dude? And why you been letting me call you that for a fucking year? We got to see if we can get cameras working here. We still don't have Big Eddie C or Joseph. My bad, dude. All right, so we got Joseph and Big Eddie C trying to get their cameras going.
Yep.
Joseph, your mic is live. Can you hear us? Joseph, can you hear us?
I could hear you guys. Can you hear me?
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, we can now, but can you get your camera rocking and rolling, and we'll come to you in about 5 minutes.
Here.
What's that?
He was trying.
Big Eddie C, you're still struggling.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to figure this shit out, but batting zeros.
Dude, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
That's
Telling me on
all
my
the time.
tombstone.
You know what? It's looking like we're going to roll like this, and it's going to be what it's going to be. Mr. Palau, we do see you, so don't go away. We're going to roll even if we don't have your picture because we got a lot to talk about. I do want to go to one of our staples here, one of my favorite things that, of course, drives Patrick and Ed bonkers. All right, again, it's called Got to Choose. You got to choose. The song isn't, I don't know. I'll take both. That's not the name of the song. The name of the song is Got to Choose. So you do have to choose. Please play along. Let us know what you think in the little comment bar there. Big Eddie C, Patrick, the Cuban sandwich. Does it get salami or does it not?
I'm going to say no. From what I was reading history-wise and stating up on, I lean more toward the Miami-style Cuban. Obviously, I know that's not a popular statement here in Tampa, but from some of the research I did when I was first teaching it here, coming on board, I'm more convinced it came from Miami first.
We got Bearded checking in saying hard no.
Yep.
We've got Jen checking in saying no salami. Big Eddie C, salami or no salami?
Oh, fuck yeah. You want the Tampa version? You got to have that goddamn salami on the top where you press it, some of that fat melts in. The Miami style's fine, but you better kick serious ass with that pork, and you better give me extra to make up for the fact that you low-rent, nickel-cheap, penny-pinching motherfuckers wouldn't put any salami on there. That needs to stay out of this one, man, because ask all the old Tampa motherfuckers. And that's what the Italians and the Germans brought in it, man. That was their thing.
Dude, he met Gina. He should know better.
Yeah, sorry about that, dude.
Appreciate it.
But I'm a salami guy. I just like that flavor that it brings. It brings a little bit of that extra salt. I mean, the ham. And now you got to have real ham, yeah? Okay? Don't be putting that fucking salt lick of fucking ham on a sandwich. But and the pork's got to be baller. But
that's if I'm going for the Tampa Cuban.
Right.
If you're having a VooDoo Cuban, it's got smoked pork, it's got the sweet ham, and it's got smoked bacon. And of course, we do not even put mayo mustard on it. We put FOMO sauce on it, and it's pretty baller. But if you're trying to replicate the Cuban sandwich, you're battling everybody.
Yep.
So sometimes it's easier to just go your own way, if you will, and do it your own thing. And that's what we decided to try and do when we put the Cuban on our menu. And of course, we do use the Cuban bread. Traditionally, we use the La Segunda, but I got to tell you, when you're serving tons and tons of people, to get that fresh Cuban bread and hold on to it, it's amazing. But you know, to get that Euro-baked product that is going to bring me consistency and bring me that consistency, unfortunately, out of the freezer because of the numbers that we serve, we have to go that route. Not to mention, Eurobake is just an amazing company. Smoked ham, smoked pork makes up for the lack of salami. So the way you're saying that, Jen, I'm sorry, Bearded, is that for the lack of salami, meaning, like Ed said, somebody was too cheap to fucking buy salami, so you had to add the extra shit. You know, I had a great opportunity. One of my favorite Cuban sandwiches in town, and I'm going to tell you my absolute favorite pan con lechon anywhere. My favorite pork sandwich is at a restaurant right over on Nebraska called Flan Factory. Their Cuban sandwich is absolutely insane. Patrick, you think could you pull that video and see if we could take a look at our boy Mr. Palau and my experience over there as we made that sandwich, and then we're going to get him right here in the room, and we're going to talk about all things Tampa, all things Flan Factory. Let's see if we can check out this video.
Just give me 1 second here.
Every day I'm struggling. Dude, we're talking about the fucking Cuban sandwich. It all starts with Cuban bread, man. Where's it coming from?
From La Segunda.
La Segunda. If you're anybody in Tampa Bay, you're using La Segunda. If you're not, you might get your Tampa card revoked, right? You're gonna have to leave. All right. So next thing we're rocking, you know, I call it Tampa sauce. I mix my mayo mustard in advance. You do it a little different. You put the mayo, then the mustard. Tell me your thought process and what's going on there.
I just feel that when you mix the mayo and mustard, it doesn't give it the same flavor. So when you keep it separately, it just creates a different balance, I feel, and it just tastes right.
Sidebar question. Do you get a lot of people coming in saying no mayonnaise, saying no mustard, or do they order your sandwich as is?
Most people do. They're like, I want it just how you make it.
Dude, because it is that fucking good. After that mayo mustard, we got the traditional ham. We got the salami. You're using Serrano. You're dropping Genoa salami on there. Swiss cheese. Yep. But then we get to my favorite part, dude. The pork. Come on, man. Leak the oil, as we say in the barbecue circuits. Tell us about the pork.
Can't give you the recipe, but we marinate it in our family mojo sauce for about 24 hours, and then we slow roast it for 8.
You know, I try every time I come in. I ask you, tell me the secret of the pork. He's not giving it up, guys. All right, now another little oil leak here, man. No butter on the Cuban. You butter the press. Tell me what's happening.
You butter the press so the bottom doesn't burn. But we toast it without the butter on top, so it gets a nice toast before you're adding the butter, and it creates a nice crunch.
You know, if I didn't just have this conversation today, I see so many people goop it up with butter, throw it in there, and that butter creates steam in the press and creates a soggy-ass fucking Cuban.
Yep.
Not that paper crisp, that crunch that we want. We want that thing pressed and crisp, and that's what I remember my first Cuban sandwich. And it might be what's attracted me to yours. So it's nice to see you employing some thought and care and love into one of the best Cuban sandwiches in Tampa Bay. And if I don't talk about your pork sandwich, you know, I'd be doing everybody an injustice. We're featuring your Cuban, but come down, get the Cuban, order the pork too. 24 hours in the family mojo. How far back does that go? How many generations? 1, 2, 3?
Two generations.
2 generations. And then 8 hours, slow roast, pull the pork. It is fan-damn-tastic. Best pork sandwich. I say Tampa Bay, but I'm going to tell you, best pork sandwich anywhere, brother.
Thank you,
It
man.
is that
Thank you.
baller. Don't you hold an award?
I do. We won the Cuban Sandwich Festival last year.
Best Cuban in Tampa Bay, right here at the Flan Factory. Get down here and check it out.
And everybody knows the VooDoo Chef likes a good cocktail. And sometimes we got to go outside the family to get some killer cocktails. That's why we got Billy Floyd from the Kitchen Killers with this week's killer cocktails. Now that's one killer cocktail.
My man.
Dude, it's so good. I love that rock. It's such a jam. How can you not play air drums? How can you not play air drums?
Dude, how can we not have had Billy Floyd in here for, I don't know, since 1982?
When that song came out. Yeah.
Actually, that was 92. We were the best 80s hair metal band of 1992, which is why we went nowhere.
That's the best thing at the wrong time. I feel you, man. I feel you. I know what that feels like. That's awesome, dude. Thanks for having me, man. I missed you guys, Patrick. Mostly you, Patrick.
What the fuck?
It's in Orlando, man. Right? It's in Orlando. I've spent a lot of time over there.
Yeah, dude. It's been a while. I'm trying to think, man. Dude, my dad said a long time ago, the older you get, the faster it goes. I feel like I was just on the show last week, and it's been several months actually. It's been quite some time, baby.
Fuck all that. What are you like vice president of the Patrick Arts fan club? I mean, I sent my application in. Dane rejected it.
I'm in the running. So there's an election that happens in every June. Every 2 years, every June, there's an election. So I'm in the running for it. I started to petition. I think I got a good shot. I'm excited for the debate. I'm really geared up for it. And it doesn't matter who steps to that podium. You're going downtown to Chinatown, baby. I'm the VP of the Patrick Arts fan club, and that's the way it's going to be. That's the bottom dollar.
Well, like I said, I filled out my application. I don't know what the fuck's up, man. I haven't heard back.
We still need a president, so I mean, it can't be. It can't be.
Dane's. Oh, what did Dane get?
Patrick.
Did Dane get promoted to like chief CEO? Patrick?
Yeah, he's now Dane's now our global ambassador, so he can only be. You can only be president for so long. You got to give up the chair. So I'm not ready to be president yet. I can't fill Dane's shoes, but he moves on to global Patrick Arts ambassador. So there is an opening for president. That's what I thought you were going for, Erik. That's what Patrick told me you had applied for.
Dude, they keep rejecting my application, dude. It says not received. I don't know what the fuck.
We're gonna have to talk to somebody about that. It's probably this invisible person right here. That's who I think it is.
Dude, you would think I know somebody. You would think, Billy, give us an update on All Things Kitchen Killers, man.
Oh man, we've been grooving. We've been busy. January really kicked it off. Hitting Gasparilla, Kids Gasparilla was so much fun. Hitting the big Gasparilla was absolutely incredible, which launched us into February. So we started to see, and we were so blessed. We started to see a lot of the fruit of that start to come back. And it's crazy how it's kind of like a circle when something like that happens. Like there's an initial pop in social media, and then it kind of dwells down. Then you get a couple messages, people start to realize what's going on, and then the next thing you know, hopefully it's a spark, and that's what we're all hoping for. We're hoping for a spark that catches the whole thing on fire, and you just got to keep sparking and sparking. That was a big one. So February was super busy. I was invited to perform at Orlando's 33rd annual Fringe Festival this year, so I get to play Chief Inspector James Gidget from the Baltimore Police Department, yes, which is going to be a lot of fun. We have 6 shows, so a lot of it has been focused on Fringe. We have 6 shows. It's so huge that there's 120. There's 120 groups that are participating in Fringe, and there's like over 15 to 16 venues around Central Florida, Orlando, downtown Orlando, that host Fringe every year. I haven't been on stage and on an acting stage
in 20 years. So it has been a lot of fun to get back into it, but it's just learning your lines, learning your cues, making sure you're on point. You know, it's like being in a band with 7 people, right. You know, so we're all on stage together. We're getting our first opening night is next Thursday. The 18th is our opening night, and we have premiere times. We have a fantastic venue, and the crew that I'm working with are all true professionals, so I'm really busting my ass to make sure I keep up with the speed of these pros, because
you're the FNG, bro.
Yeah, this is what they do. You know, the good thing is the director and the writers really, really likes my role, and they actually have asked me if I'd be down to reprise my role next year at Fringe Festival as Chief Inspector James Gidget's story continues, which I'm super excited for. So Kitchen Killers and all that has all been kind of binding together. You know, it's been a really busy. I got to go to Puerto Rico just a couple of weekends ago. I've never been in Puerto Rico before. I fell in love with chuleta cancan, which I tried to get it every single day I was there, and I made sure not to tell my doctor about that because it's all deep fried tomahawk pork chops.
You know
Patrick
that
knows.
translates too, right?
What's that?
Overpriced pork chop.
Oh man, it was so good. It was so delicious.
Good.
It was so delicious. So we got to do that. We got some good kitchens coming up. We had a great kitchen last week at Good Counsel Camp, which is a beautiful camp in Floral City. It's a youth camp, and I was a counselor there 20 years ago, and still kept relations there, kept friends there, kept in touch with them. So got to go back on Friday and speak with a lot of the people that have been involved with the camp for 20 and 30 years, and just their involvement of it and how camp has kind of motivated them and moved them. The things they took from when they were a camper to a counselor to a head counselor, and just kind of like you get to see these children kind of grow and evolve, and you get to be a part of that. You get to be a part of like this education, these life skills, this communication, the things that you really take with you. I mean, the classroom's great, but there's so much that you need outside of that classroom to live a full life, and a lot of that you get at places like Good Counsel Camp. So it was really fun to go back this past Friday and crash their kitchen. It was a lot of fun, dude. So it's been super busy, man. I'm glad I got to stop in tonight. I have a rehearsal right after this, and then show tomorrow, show Thursday, show Friday. What month is this? Is this May? Are we in May?
Tuesday, man. That's all I know. It's Tuesday. That means
I'm grooving.
Cocktail.
Eric, I got a couple things, questions for you as well. What's up, Dane? What's up, Chef Dane? A couple questions for you as well in regards to a couple different things. I know VooDoo Fest is coming up. We have 6th annual Kitchen Killers anniversary show coming up. We got some big things in the makings, and I want to be able to shake the great hand of Erik Youngs and Patrick Hartz, and see if we can get Patrick Hartz and Erik Youngs really involved in the community, because we love Patrick Hartz and Erik Youngs and how fantastic VooDoo Chef Foundation has been to everybody.
Dude, all you got to do is just send me a text, and you know, as long as the calendar's open, you know I got your back.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we got some good stuff, dude, and it's moving and shaking. You have a brilliant business mind, so I most certainly need to kind of have some of that upper echelon managerial conversation on how to move some pretty big projects forward. And I think we have the firepower, we have the momentum. We just renewed all of our Patreon memberships this past Monday, which was really great. We worked really hard to put everything together. I worked with Kyle and Michelle Hess to put everything together. Fantastic rewards, great tiers, and immediately we started bringing in new patrons, and the family started to grow even today, which is really great. We got another great patron today. I'm shooting for 25. We're at 21 right now, so I'm shooting for 25. We just released a brand new $2 tier. Sometimes $5 a little too much, sometimes $25 a little too much. I get that, and people wanted to contribute. They wanted to be a part. So I tried to create a $1 tier, and Patreon was like, "No, bitch, you cannot do that. Like, stop creating what you have to create. You have to go higher." They said minimum $3. I was like, "You don't tell me what to do. You're not my supervisor." I mean, kinda. So we did a $2 tier. Compromise, baby. That's what it's all about, right? That's how Patrick and I have stayed so close forever. Compromise. Yeah, and I get to be the big spoon sometimes.
Have you met Patrick? He's like me. You're never going to be the big spoon.
You said you would change.
Hey, Billy, what are you making for us tonight? Because we got people lining up, man, and I know you got to rehearse.
Oh man, so I've been thinking about this. I put some things together. So this is I Want a Mountain Dew Ya. This is what it's called.
Hey, wait, you're talking to Patrick, right?
Easy, man. I can't come out like that. The man's got a knife on his arm. Goodness gracious, what are you trying to do? Get me in trouble? I don't know what's going on.
Bear. You told me he was your bear.
Easy. I'm trying to be the big spoon, Eric. I'm trying to be the big spoon. All right, sweet. So we're going to start with a little, of course we got a little VooDoo hanging out in here, but what's up, everybody? Good to see you. Pat is always the big spoon. So I just grabbed some random bottles. I thought Mountain Dew would taste really good with some Caribbean rum. Do you guys say Caribbean or Caribbean? What do you guys say? Let's do a 3-second pour right there. What do you got on there, Patrick? Caribbean or Caribbean?
I say Caribbean.
Caribbean. What about you, Chef?
Caribbean.
Caribbean, yeah. Pirates of the Caribbean, Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know. Caribbean sounds great. We're going to give 2 little squirts of lime right there. Oh, yeah. Then we're going to come over. We're going to give a little shout out to my man Joel Van. Created some fantastic seasonings for some delicious things. So we got the Malibu rum. We got the real lime. We got a little of that tasty season. We're going to crack a Mountain Dew. Oh, yeah. One for you. One for Billy.
I do that with the Jack Daniels.
Fantastic. All right, baby doll. We're going to let that chill for just a second. We're going to grab our simple syrup, which is very simple to make, hence the name. So it's pretty much you take 2 tablespoons of salt, you mix it with a little coriander, and you put it in some really hot water, and then you throw that out because that's not how you make simple syrup at all. So we're going to do
People write that shit down.
They're like, coriander. What the hell? So we'll do a little simple syrup. We're going to do a little Lakeland barbecue rub because I ate all my VooDoo Chef seasoning.
Hey, at least you're honest, dude. At least you're honest.
You
shit that sits in the cupboard. It's not stale. It's gone.
Oh, there we go. A little rocks pour, some Mountain Dew, and you want to give it. You got to top your "Won't You Mountain Dew Me" with a fresh, delicious unpopped cherry. So that's the. There it is, right there, baby, making it happen. I hope you guys enjoy that one.
That is amazing, killer cocktail, Billy. While you're enjoying your something about Do Me, I'm gonna make a killer cocktail too. Watch this. I got a little triple mash. I got a glass.
Oh, the triple mash, dude.
It's my favorite.
Oh, that's actually really good.
It's my. Wait, Billy, you're supposed to be showing us drinks that you know how they taste. You're giving away the secret that you just made that shit up 10 minutes ago.
That is pretty tasty. That is tasty. That's how I cook dinner. Literally, I go to Publix or I go to my supermarket and I look around and I go, all right, what is your mind and heart telling you, Billy Floyd? Close your eyes and picture it. And then I picture it and then I get all the ingredients and I build it. Sometimes I just start with a protein. I'm like, I want lamb tonight. Let's see what happens after that. I just walk up and down the aisle until I have a full meal and then I go home and cook it.
And so, Billy Floyd, the real way to do it is you go down the aisle, the protein aisle, you find what's on sale.
Okay.
You buy that, and then you figure out what you're making after that.
I like that, Eric. That's a very cost-conscious way to look at this specific situation. And if you're trying to manage your dollars, that's most certainly the way that you want to go. But sometimes I get an inkling, bro. I get like that feeling. You're like, I just got a brand new cast iron smithy, a cast iron pan. Oh, my God, bro. I just been cooking whatever I can cook. I got one filet. I've been learning. I was like, let me get a fillet. Let me get 2 fillets. Let me get 2 more fillets. And I've just been trying to perfect that one thing, get really, really good at that one thing and then just grow and evolve and then say, I'm going to do ribeyes next. I'm going to do strip steaks next, trying to get into smoking, trying to get into, is that Big Eddie C? Sounded like Big Eddie C. I could tell by your cough, sir. You need to go see the doctor. We talked about this.
Just so you know, I counted 3 steaks there. Don't flaunt you, Dane, and Patrick's back-end meetings on me, okay? It's okay, I get it. I'm not part of the millennial crew. I said the joke about millennials and how much I hate them one too many times. I get it.
I heard the other day that I was born in '79, and apparently I don't fall in the Gen X or the millennial. I'm in the middle. I'm a zennial. I just heard this the other day. Like if you were born between 77 and 83 or something like that, you're not technically Gen X, but you're not technically a millennial. Like you grew up in both ages of you learned how to survive with no technology, cell phone, and no kind of social media, no cell phone at all. And you've also grown up in the same age as digital and cellular. So you kind of have, we have both. I know how to live my whole life with a phone and without a phone. There's some people that a cell phone was brand new to them and they were 40, 50, 60 years old.
I'm going to tell you, it doesn't revolve around the technology because I'm a full-on Xer and I can't live without my fucking phones. Ask anybody.
Oh, dude. It's all right here, and people call it a phone, but I really think it's just a phone application on this incredible thing that can like send satellites to the Ukraine if you need to reestablish cellular.
Computer.
It's insane, man. So it's but always trying to move and groove, baby. Always trying to stay busy. You know what I mean?
I see you checking that watch, homie. Hey,
Burning.
Throw those socials. Where do we find you?
Ooh, Kitchen Killers with an A-Z at the end. That's right, man. Find me on Google, the Google box. Find me on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter. You can find me everywhere. Just Google Kitchen Killers with an A-Z or Billy Floyd. There's only one. I found all the others, and I've consumed their souls, Erik Youngs. Yes.
The Kitchen Killers, man. One of my favorites. Hey, you got to make me a promise. This time next month, we're doing a little serendipity, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Let's do that. That'd be fantastic. You have to buy another guitar, though, because every time we've played, you've bought a brand new guitar.
I meant you, not me.
Oh.
I don't know how we sync up. The latency would be horrible. If
Yeah, I
you
agree.
can figure it out, I'm in.
You still have to buy a new guitar, though. It'll be fun.
I'm down like a clown, homie.
He's like, don't give me a reason. I'll buy one.
Say one. Billy
All right.
Floyd, man, nothing but love. We got to do this sooner, my friend.
Yeah, bro. Same, Erik Youngs. I do got a couple things I do want to chat with you about, so I'll reach out to you. I'll shoot you a message a little later in the week, and we can make some time and chat because I got some big things, and Erik Young's a big part of it.
Wednesday night, Thursday nights are my nights off.
My man. We love you, Patrick. Gunnin for the election, Vice President I'm ready. Vice President Patrick Arts Fan Club. Right here, Dane, Global Ambassador, Erik Young's president. That's what I'm going for. I'm running as his VP for the Patrick Arts Fan Club. You're going to see me and Erik campaigning the streets of Central Florida, trying to win your votes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited.
Billy Floyd, till next time, man.
Later, guys.
My boy Joseph Palau.
Everybody knows the VooDoo Chef likes a good cocktail. And sometimes we got to go outside the family to get some killer cocktails. That's why we got Billy Floyd from the Kitchen Killers with this week's killer cocktails. Now that's one killer cocktail.
Joseph Palau, what is going on, my friend?
What's up, brother? How's it going, man?
Dude, we are living large. How about you, man?
I'm doing good. Just got home a little bit.
So we showed the video, but I got to poke at you a little bit. How long you gonna let me call you fucking Jose, dude?
Well, that's the first thing. It's actually Jose. I go by Jose. My government name is Joseph. I've been filling out paperwork all day, so when I typed that in, it just came out. I do go by Joseph. I mean, excuse me, I do go by Jose.
Dude, you can't fuck with my brain like that, especially when I'm a quarter bottle in already. Like, oh God, I felt like such a dick, but now, dude, you're a dick. What's up? Hey, man.
Nah, man. Thank you for having me, though. Definitely, this is cool.
Dude,
this is actually my first podcast.
Well, I hope it's not your last, and I'm sure that's going to be determined by how bad I kick your ass in trivia. And I see Derek Wally is already jump in here and play some trivia. And I got to be honest, he's kind of fucking scary sitting in that waiting room. So Jose, let's talk Flan Factory. So I got introduced to Flan Factory by my sister. She's like, oh my God, Flan Factory. Between her and my wife, I think they could eat every flan on the planet. And flan isn't really my thing. I'm not really a fan of it. But they brought home your flan, and I'm like, all right, I'll taste just the reggae flan. And I'm like, wow, this is really, really fucking done well. And so I was just tasting it based on the fact that it was flan. And normally I would take a taste and I said, they need to work on their technique or it's done really well. But, dude, I kept fucking eating your flan, which was a shock because I don't eat flan. And then I come to find out you make like a gazillion flavors of flan. Tell us how the whole thing got started and where the flan factory just kind of came to be.
So it originally was my grandmother. It's her recipe, which the original is named after, Olga's original. She would always make these like killer flans growing up, you know, the whole family. Like, she was an amazing cook, but like her best thing that she did was her flan. Everybody was just super obsessed with it, and it was the thing, except for me. I honestly didn't care for the flan as much, and I think now, looking back, it was more for the sugar, the way she made it. The old school Cubans, they would do it with a more bitter taste. That's the only difference. But one day, my mom, she owned the restaurant back in 2004. She wanted to start making flans there, and she was trying to get me to eat the flan one day, and I was like, no, I don't like the flavor of flan. So she mixed peanut butter into the batter, and that just changed my life. That changed the world for me for flan. After that, I was like, oh, what flavors could we do? Like, it's like unlimited amount. So we started making flans there, and it became a big hit. And after about 4 or 5 years, recession hit. My parents ended up selling the restaurant. For years, I was after my mom, like, oh, we should sell, you know, flans. They're really good. We had customers asking for them all the time when we would run into them. And just with work and life, we never did it. And then one day I was like, hey, I want to do it. Like, I believe we have something here. So I started doing farmers markets and locals events around town, and it just took off from there. And I knew whenever I opened up a brick and mortar, I also wanted to incorporate, you know, all our Cuban food, especially sandwiches. That's my thing. The Cuban sandwich, the pan con bistec, the mojo pork sandwich, and just everything that I love. My whole menu is exactly how I like to eat it. And that's what is like so awesome about it, is that everybody loves it so much. Everything about it, all the food, the flan, the service. It's a great feeling.
It really is. You walk in and it's kind of small and quaint. And I know you're doing an addition right now, but I was lucky enough to get to see that. I don't think you're going to lose that feeling of, you know, closeness. Not necessarily small, but it has that old school feel that I remember going to my first Spanish restaurants as a young teen with my dad. And I think that's what made me feel really welcomed in your restaurant. And that was just the feeling from the atmosphere. And then your staff starts coming out and talking to us and communicating and just making you feel right at home. And then the fucking food comes out and it's fucking over.
It's a full experience.
You know, it really is. I do got to tell you this. Your kitchen's small as shit for a fat fuck like me. But tell us about what goes in the mojo pork.
Love. Lots of love.
Lots of love. I ask you that every time, and you never tell us. But it is a family recipe for your mojo marinade. And you marinate it for 24 hours and then roast it for 8. True statement?
Yes, sir.
And, you know, if you saw the video that we just played, you can see the making of the Cuban sandwich. I did notice something in the video that I didn't notice when I was at your place or when editing the video. You got a notch in your cutting board to measure your Cuban bread, don't you?
A little bit. Little notch.
Dude, that's old school. I absolutely love it. First time I saw that, I was 14, 15 years old. I was working at CDB's in Town and Country. And they're like, cut the Cuban bread. I'm like, how big? And they're like, see that fucking notch in the fucking cutting board? And they had a big old, their notch, I mean, was like the Grand Canyon. Because people kept cutting into it and shit. But, you know, that's super old school, but it's consistency. And that's how you do. Walk us through, you know, you're a salami guy. Are you a Tampa guy? You've been here your whole life?
Born and raised Tampa. Patrick, I'm going to need you to come down to a flan factory and try it with the salami. It's going to change your life.
Oh, no, believe me, I definitely will. I mean, I like salami. Just, I I'll definitely have to swing by there.
You notice how he paused his sentence so he didn't miss out on the Cuban, because he was going to say, "I'll definitely come by, but I prefer it." No, don't let me say that. Let me get the Cuban first. Apparently, you're hosting the next Patrick's Arts fan club meeting at Flan Factory. So I just got a text from Dane telling me that he needed me in Orlando on a certain day. So I'm certain that's the day you're having the meeting. Dude, tell me about your pan con lechon. So you're getting your Cuban bread from La Segunda. You're getting a nice crisp on it. But you don't do much else other than the mojo on your sandwich. True statement?
True. Just it's simple but done right.
Oh man. I'm just gonna sit here and talk about all your fucking food.
I do put some grilled onions and cilantro on there. I think that makes a bit of a difference.
Oh, it absolutely does, dude. I told you in your store. I told you. I don't know that. I think I walked in just off the street one day and ordered food and just took some pictures of your food and shit, and then left, and then came back later and actually met you. When I came back to meet you the second time, man, I was drinking the horchata. Timba came out to the table with the guava sauce. I don't eat guava, dude. I don't do guava. You sent out that fucking Timba with the guava, and I was like, dude, just fucking licking my fingers and shit. But I got to tell you, one thing I haven't had that I'm most curious about is your Frita burger.
Wow, I didn't know you haven't had that yet. That's actually my favorite sandwich on the menu.
So tell us what goes into your Frita.
We do the house-made chorizo. First of all, it makes a big difference. We do one patty house-made chorizo and then one ground chuck. Then we put a smoky aioli that we make in-house, the crunchy papitas, and actually on the French bun, toasted.
Now your chorizo.
Oh, I'm sorry, and I missed the American cheese.
Oh, you're putting a little American nostalgia on there?
I had to. It melts so much better. Even though Swiss goes well with the chorizo, there's something about American cheese in the burger.
Oh, it's fucking PVC. That's why, man. I put American cheese. I had to go to the store just to buy American cheese to put all over my burgers tonight. So I'm curious about your chorizo. Do you are you all pork? Are you pork and beef? What are you doing there?
No, I do all Boston pork butt, a little bit of guajillo pepper, oregano, cinnamon, garlic, clove, paprika, cumin, love. A little bit of salt.
You put love in everything. Do you put any alcohol in your chorizo?
No.
The only reason I ask, I've seen chorizo with beer. I put tequila in mine. I know nobody's shocked by that. But you know what? I think I'm going to come down and try that Frita burger.
You need to.
Well, you know where I'm going with this, right?
I'll make it for you.
Oh, dude. I'm going to come down and buy it. I don't need you to make it for me. Oh, look at this. Is that it?
That's it.
Well, that's Swiss cheese right there.
Nah, that's American.
You use white American?
I do white American.
So you're just using the American version of cheap ass Swiss. That's like Swiss cheese at elementary school, dude.
Try it.
No, dude, you don't understand. That's my favorite. I would like I would like freebase that shit. I would get a spoon, heat it up, and
I'm telling you, everything that's on the menu is exactly how I like to eat it.
Don't do drugs, kids. Dude, that does look amazing, and I'm definitely going to make sure that I pop in. Who knows? Could be tomorrow, and try that on for size. But you know, my question is, why is that not signed up to be in our Best Burger in Florida competition? That's all I want to know.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been invited yet.
This is, I've invited Jose and Joseph, motherfucker. And if anybody out there, just so you know, we are running the Best Burger in Florida competition. It will be held at the Cuban Club on August the 19th. And anyone is welcome to come participate. We've had some amazing competitors in years past. We did put the link up to sign up and register to participate in the Best Burger in Florida competition. We have competitors coming from Frostproof. Do you see that, Dave Patterson? From Orlando with Dane. He's out there somewhere. He might start talking shit here in a second. We've got people coming from Marathon Key. We've got competitors from right here in Tampa. I'm telling you, we're working real hard to get to one of my favorite stomping grounds. Not really. I go there for the nachos, and it's a wing joint. But we really are trying to get Buffalo Wild Wings out there because Spider eats their burger like on the reg. And we're just trying to get everybody we can to get out there and cook their burgers to help us raise money for the VooDoo Chef Foundation so we can send even more kids to school. This year to date, I think we're at about $70,000 in scholarship. And, you know, if you want to help contribute to our scholarship fund, scan that QR code right there. If you're watching on your phone, go to VooDoo Chef Foundation, figure it out. I don't fucking know the link. But if you're, you know, screenshot someone else's phone, use your phone to take a picture of this phone, figure it out. You guys are all smart. I really don't hate millennials. But if you want to help support the foundation, that's where you do it right there. Or log on to voodoobash.com and buy your tickets to come out and taste all these fucking amazing burgers. Jose, where do we find you on social media?
Flan Factory on Facebook, Instagram, flanfactory.com. You find all our info on there. I'm signing up for this event right now as we're speaking, by the way.
Well, apparently we get to meet Chef Pat on August 19th at VooDoo Bash. That's coming from Dane Brevoort, a VooDoo ambassador who just happens to be the president of fucking the Patrick Arts fan club. It's kind of like that hair club from Men commercial. He's not only a president, he's a user. That's kind of gross, Pat.
Have another drink.
Big Eddie C, why are you so quiet tonight?
Well, because I'm trying to get through some bronchitis here.
Don't die.
No, I ain't gonna do that. That, you know, only the good die young.
That's right, man. That's right. And speaking of that, happy birthday, Billy Joel.
Oh yeah, that's right. 74 today.
74 today, man. Remember when we thought like 40 was old?
Shit. So sad.
Right?
Fucking hell.
Oh, Jose, man. Well, I'm just gonna let you keep filling out that form because I definitely want to have you out there competing, and I want to introduce you to as many people as we can. While we're doing that, I hope you're ready, dude, because we're gonna play a little bit of VooDoo Games here today.
Let's do this.
Well, you know what's funny? When I came down to your place, I came down with one of the students, and that student knows my buddy Bubba from the show.
Yeah, she asked me.
She was like totally confused. She thought you were Bubba.
She asked me like 3 times. I'm like, no, that is not me. I know we look alike. It happens all the time.
It's really, really uncanny.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, guys, I think it's going to be time here. What kind of shit's Dane talking? Yeah, I know.
40's old.
Ed's one of the best. Don't let him fool you. Now we got the Ed Carmack fan club going.
Oh, Jesus.
Right? Right? Jose, man. Jose.
Yes, sir.
That's it. I'm calling you by your legal name. All right, man. Here we go. It's time, man. It's time for a little bit of VooDoo Games. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling frisky. I think I'm gonna win, but then again, I always think that. One more quick look at what's to come with VooDoo Underground, and we'll have all the competitors here ready for a little VooDoo game.
16 high school culinary students all competing for a full tuition scholarship. And it can be won with a simple VooDoo-fied hamburger right here on VooDoo Chef Underground. Coming soon to RHS TV.
You know, I'm never going to get tired of watching that because it allows us to give away money to kids, and that's everything that we're about. Dane, dude? Big Eddie C, man. Is there a coup going on? I mean, am I like fucking the president of Iran or something?
I don't know. The universe is conspiring to fuck with us.
Derek, you still love me, right, buddy?
A little bit. Somebody doesn't show up with paperwork.
I'm coming to hang out with you tomorrow. Hey, are we allowed to smoke cigars at like 6:30 in the morning?
Hey, look, I'm all about it, man. Let's go.
If you're watching this, you know that was hyperbole. That's not really going to happen. That was all hyperbole. Okay. Jose, you're brand new to VooDoo Games, so let me give you a quick education on what's going to happen.
Yes, please.
I believe we're playing a round of trivia. Patrick, let us know what today's game will entail, what it looks like.
So tonight we just have a couple true and false, and then just a couple other random questions here, all about Tampa history, Tampa trivia, all based around where we live.
So we're playing Tampa history. The guy from Kansas City is a little mad right now. But Derek, I will give you this. You did win the Super Bowl. Congratulations. All right.
Yeah, we got to really warn him. If you thought you were getting a deal by taking Donovan Smith.
Oh, no, we ain't getting no deal on that one. I already know.
Yeah, put the fucking crack pipe down.
I didn't know you got him, dude. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's only 1 year.
That's all we need. I mean, that's all he's good for.
I mean, at least we ain't got Baker Mayfield.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what? According to Bruce Arians, he's the best there was this year.
Oh, sure. Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so Jose, here's how it goes. Patrick will read a question, and if you think you know the answer, you simply shout out your own name. Patrick will call upon whomever he hears first, and then if you know the answer, you'll receive a point. If you are incorrect, you do not lose a point, and everybody else will have a chance to re-shout out their own name. I will give an example. Who won the Super Bowl between the Bucs and Kansas City? VooDoo. VooDoo Chef. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
This fucking guy.
You are correct. Derek, you know, dude, I got nothing but love for you, man. I don't fuck with people that I don't love, man.
Look. It was 1 year. We've won 2 to your 1, all right?
We won 2.
Hear it. We've won 2. You got 1.
We got 2.
Well, in that case, I'm counting recent years. if that's the fucking case, we got 3. 3.
Dude, you know what? You're scary as fuck with that mask on. I'm gonna let you have the win tonight.
Yeah. I'll find you.
All right, Jose, you know the rules, right?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
All right. So for everybody keeping score, make sure you keep score because the winner of tonight's game will have the opportunity to have their name entered into a drawing where they could be selected the person that could win a prize to be named at a later date. Good luck to everybody. Patrick?
There's no prize.
There's no prize. Patrick, it's to you, my friend.
All right. Question number 1. Florida's oldest restaurant happens. VooDoo.
The Columbia.
The Columbia is correct. The
wasn't ready.
was going to be Florida's oldest restaurant happens to reside in Tampa Bay. What is the name of that restaurant?
It's also the first restaurant with air conditioning.
Yep.
It is also the it's the first restaurant with something else. I can't fucking remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. AC, I know.
Sidebar trivia question. How many bucks did it take to tackle Tyreek Hill? I don't know, Don. How many? They still don't know.
That was good. We're losing control, Patrick.
That's only question
Man,
one.
I can fucking cut you.
Hey, make sure we keep track of this tape. I am going to visit Derek tomorrow, and he just said he was going to kill me.
I didn't say kill. I said cut. You'll still be alive.
All right. Question number 2. What is the name of a major theme park found in the city of Derek?
Busch Gardens.
Busch Gardens. Name of a major theme park found in the city of Tampa. Busch Gardens, correct. All right. Question 3. What is the name of the main street in Tampa that starts in North Tampa and
Dale Mabry.
Dale Mabry. You're right there, Erik?
No, I'm not. You know I'm not.
Okay. Just checking. I just couldn't tell, that's all. All right. Question 4. What is the city that is an hour to an hour and a half east of Tampa down I-4?
Orlando.
Orlando's correct.
VooDoo.
What's up?
We just got to make Ed laugh so he can't answer any more questions.
I was going to say, you just testing your mic or?
Yeah, I feel like that's a trick question. It depends on traffic, right?
Right?
Yeah, that is true.
I was going to say Lakeland.
Lakeland. Yeah, right?
We should each get a point.
Right? Give me one. Come on.
And if it's March, fucking Plant City.
Kissimmee.
All right. At the end of question 4, school score.
VooDoo.
Okay.
Ed has 2. I have 1. Derek has 1.
Okay. Well, hey, don't be getting all.
Now I have 2.
You always ask for the update, so.
Don keeps moving it closer. Now it's Steffner. Downtown.
All right. Question 5. What is the name of the historic part of Tampa known for its cigars, which has
VooDoo. Ybor City.
Ybor City, yep.
Derek, I may or may not be going there tomorrow at 6 a.m.
Okay. You know where I'll be at.
I know, and you know where I'll be at 6:30.
I know where you won't be. Okay. Cool. All right. Question number 6. The Tampa area is famous for what weather occurrence?
VooDoo.
VooDoo.
Lightning.
Lightning is correct.
I was so going to say El Nino.
Oh, shit.
I wish you would have.
Jose, are you still there?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just checking.
All right.
Don't do anything to my sandwich tomorrow. I was just kidding.
Never.
All right. Question 7.
Y'all are quick.
True or false? In 2003. VooDoo.
False.
That is not correct.
Jose.
Derek.
Jose.
True.
Wow, this is going sideways.
What was the question? You couldn't have done true or false, man.
Yeah, clearly. I see that now. I'm going to make note of that for next week. All right. In 2003, the Tampa, Clearwater, St. Pete area had 3 out of the 4 major sports teams in the United States. True or false?
True.
True, right.
Jose.
Baseball, football, basketball.
Yeah. VooDoo. So that was the one we already did.
Yeah, I'm done with that one, yeah.
It was worth a shot.
Good try.
What question and what's the score? And I'm not being smart this time. I
right.
really don't know.
So we are moving on to question number 8. Right now I have 3 points VooDoo, 2 points Ed, 1 point Jose, 1 point Derek.
Man, I got 4 points. What are you talking about? I said I got 4 points.
The echo made
it. All right. So question number 8, ties to the hint that I put up on social media earlier today.
Wait, on what channel?
That's
On
cheating.
yours?
I don't follow myself.
Oh, man.
Fucking narcissistic. Hold on, I got it saved.
So everybody has a second to look here, I guess. I may or may not have put up the answer.
You didn't. You're fucking full of shit.
No, I'm not. Look on the page for tonight's podcast, the event.
Where?
Dude, I can't.
So if you go to the discussion tab, every week I'm putting up one of the hints for one of the questions.
It's not there. Don't waste your time. Go ahead, Pat.
Asshole.
All right.
Hey, wait. We're
Why do you
like
think
live right now. Look.
Why do you think I didn't tell him earlier? All right. Question.
VooDoo.
Oh yeah, you getting cut tomorrow for sure.
Well, he's going to read the question here.
Okay.
All right. How long is the Courtney
VooDoo.
Causeway? VooDoo.
10 miles.
10 miles or less. Yep, a little under 10 miles.
I had no
He
idea.
gave us
I
the
didn't know
answer.
It was pretty easy one, yeah.
That wasn't easy at all, man. I used to work on the causeway. I had no clue it was 10 miles long. I mean, I did.
I mean, it feels like 10 miles when you're sitting in traffic, but
It feels like you're driving to Orlando or Lakeland or Plant City or Sefner.
that is true. All right. Question number 9. Which baseball franchise has its spring training in Tampa? VooDoo.
Yankees.
Yankees is correct.
I knew you wouldn't pick any of the other ones.
Should have changed it up at the last second since you cut me off, and I should have said Clearwater.
You should have, because I would have said Yankees because that's your team. Don Hill's now got us in Dover. Pretty soon it's going to be Seminole Heights.
All right. So last question. This one doesn't really matter based on points. That's not even about Tampa. Let's just throw this one out there. What 2 words were combined to make the word spam?
VooDoo.
VooDoo.
I have no fucking clue, dude.
Oh, Ed.
Spiced ham.
Spiced ham is correct.
All I could think about was mechanically pulled pork parts, because that's what the label says.
That's forwards.
That's why it didn't work, bro. Why it didn't work? Hey, just a fucking another amazing episode. Even with all the challenges that we had, none of us could log in tonight. We finally got everybody in the room. Jose, man, truly and honestly, one of my favorite Cuban sandwiches in town. Your Cuban sandwich is the reason my Cuban sandwich tastes nothing like a Cuban sandwich should, because there's no way to compete with the real deals who are out there doing that, man. Look at Derek in his hat. You gotta love it. Derek, I really am coming by for breakfast.
Okay.
Fly back there for lunch.
I have some bananas ready.
I'm coming over to you for lunch. You're absolutely right, dude. Hey, Derek, we got to get you at the showdown again too, man. We got to get you guys at Bash. You got to talk to your boy and come out and throw down some burgers, man. We got to get everybody out there helping us raise money for these kiddos. I am so stoked that I'm going to have my name entered in a drawing where I could be selected the winner of a prize that could be named at a later date. And Derek, just so you know,
there's no prize.
If I get that, I'm giving it to you.
Oh, sure you are.
I am, because fucking everybody else is on fucking Club Patrick, and apparently Ed's now fucking lumped into that shit too. Guys, make sure you check out all our favorites, man. Billy Floyd, the Kitchen Killers, all of our ambassadors, from Dane, from fucking Dave. We got the Backyard Barbecue up in Iowa now. We've got Chad Zaliga, official VooDoo ambassador. We got the Barbecue Nerd, Sam Creighton, and of course, I know I'm missing somebody. It's just how go on the fucking webpage. Jump over to our buddies down at at Wicked Oak. Go on Friday, man. Best fucking burn ends in town. Best burn ends anywhere. Watch this. Derek Wally, as much as we fuck with him, the absolute number one pit master. Just a badass motherfucker. And that's with all the love. Don't cut me tomorrow. And hey, for lunch tomorrow down at the Flan factory. We're going to be hanging out with our new buddy Jose Joseph Palau, and we're going to try that Frida burger on Precise. Who knows? Maybe we'll record that. Maybe we'll get that out there so everybody can see it. And don't forget our other podcasts. Let's get to the bottom of this. Education Group 101, and of course, Cooking Live, the last Tuesday of every month. When do we do? What's that called, Pat?
We actually do it the fourth Tuesday of every month on Patreon.
The bottle keeps getting lower, bro. It keeps getting lower. Log on to VooDooSunite.com. VooDooSunite.com, and you can find how to sign up. You can cook along with us. We'll post the recipes. Patrick will send you all of them. You can go shopping, buy all the ingredients, and cook along right with us live.
Hey, I said I had 4 points.
Come again?
I got 4 points.
Of course.
You got 4 points, Rockstar.
I won.
Hey, you're a winner in my book, homie. Hey, till next time, booties. Peace and love. Thank you for coming.
Later.